by raising up your hands, know about Olam? Oh, really? Interesting. Wow. So it's quite interesting because I go to a lot of places and people are like, oh, they don't know about Olam. But when I start mentioning our brands, they're like, oh, okay, you're the guys that make this, that make that. So Olam is a business that grew up here in Nigeria in 1989. Started off by two guys who started by trading um, cotton um, for companies in India, and then they started by exporting cashew from Nigeria to India. And gradually, over the last couple of years, the company has grown across multiple countries in Africa um, and also across the world. Totally, as at today, we have about 67, we're in about 67 countries across the world. And the beauty of Olam is that what they do is that we're the largest agro business in Nigeria. So if I mention some of our brands, you have um, Mama Gold Rice, you have Crown Premium Pasta, Dangote Pasta, Boa Pasta here in the north. Um, when it comes to household products, generally, we are you find us when it comes to anything agriculture. But the business to a large extent started off as being a B2C business, which is trading, sourcing, processing, and exporting outside Nigeria. But over the last, say, 20 plus years, they gradually moved to B2C by acquisition. So I work with the grains part of the business where we um, process wheat for pasta, flour, semolina, and in the process we bought crown flour mills. Bless you, sir. We bought crown flour mills, which was owned by the owner of Multilinks back in those days. We bought Boa flour mills as well. So the biggest pasta in the north, for example, is Boa pasta. And then also recently, in 2019, we bought Dangote flour mills. As at that time, that was the largest private, what's it called, equity in the FMCG space, about $300 million back then. So we went from just not just sourcing and exporting, but now we're now producing for household. Our other part of our business that you might also be familiar with, we bought OK Food. Um, so you probably know Freshio, Pure Bliss, cherry noodles. Not very popular in the south, but I think it's very popular here up north here. So over the last few years, the company has grown, in leaps and bounds across, the country. We have globally over 65,000 employees. Nigeria, about 6,000 plus employees who work in different locations. In almost every state I can think of in Nigeria, we have a footprint one way or the other, whether it's for our sesame business or our milling business. We are literally everywhere. So for example, for grains, we have 5 factories in Lagos, from Ikorodu, Apapa, Tinkan, where else? Um, all of that, we have our footprints everywhere. But I was talking to somebody earlier, compared to a lot of the, should I say, Western companies who are very heavy on um, marketing